Welcome to the Art of Waving, inspiration brought to you by Nordic Health and Living.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Art of Waving inspirational videos. My name is Anders. I'm from Nordic Health and Living, and I'm sitting here with my friend Gianluca. And for the next couple of minutes, we are going to entertain you with some amazing waving and towel tricks. To those who don't know you already and have seen your spectacular waving, Gianluca, can you tell me a little bit about who you are and where you are in the world right now?
Gianluca, and normally I'm an Italian guy, but I'm living my whole life in Germany. And since 1 year, I'm now in Switzerland and I'm working in the Therme Tamina.
Cool. And for how long have you been a Saunamaster?
I'm now a Saunamaster since 2015. I started in Sinsheim, like now 5 years. Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, I'm really looking forward to this. Gianluca is a fantastic waver. So the first part, we're just going to do slow waving, and then we're going to discuss a little bit technique, and then we're going to do it fast and spectacular in the end. All right, Gianluca, take it away.
Okay. So start normal.
That's beautiful. There's particular one thing you do behind the back, where you also go like this.
Yeah.
And the way that the classic techniques are developing right now, we are being challenged to do more heat distribution and focus more on the actual direction of the steam that we are waving. What new aspects of your classical waving have you adapted over the last couple of 12 months where this has been a focus of ours in the community?
Yeah, for me it was like this. In the beginning, yeah, of course you do classic Aufgusses, but then I was more interested like on show waving techniques, and I was more focused on this. So I don't do so many different classic moves. Yeah, it's like different things you can do. Yeah, how you say, you can do this one and I go and change it like here and go direct in the classic back. So I love to change between show and classic. For me, it's a mix of both. So I do a lot of tricks in the sauna because I love it, and also the guests love it. But you don't bring the heat to the guests, that's right. This is the reason why I do a mix of both.
All right, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to what you have to show us then, because now we'll move into the more show department, which is your absolute specialty. You are amazing both with throwing two-handed towels, but also your one-handed flow techniques where you throw multiple times and catch behind the back and underneath your legs and so on. So I'm really looking forward to what you have to bring tonight, today, Gianluca. Take it away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just continue. And your favorite one at the moment?
My favorite one at the moment, of course, is one of this one, or like I learned it from you. It's inside 2016 when I did this one, but it works not every time. So like this.
Around the belly. Nice. You really perfected that one.
Yeah. In the summer cup in Sinsheim, I learned it from you.
The one that I'm currently working is the guillotine. I think it started early spring last year.
Oh yeah.
It's still not perfected yet.
Yeah.
But it has to go around the neck and
Yeah.
catch it up here.
This is nice, yeah.
And the important part is to still look at the audience, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's also with the around the belly. I also look that I really look to the audience, that I don't look where's the towel, so it's nice.
Yeah.
What I do also really, yeah, it's my favorite one in the sauna, that when I'm here, and then I throw it from here to the back, then I can catch it. Yeah.
So, Gianluca, you are famous in our community for the big throws and the Donkey Kong with the boomerang and the ass grab. What is the secret behind the big throws? Because I imagine it's not the throwing itself as much as the catching as well.
Yeah.
And Manuel Müller shared his secret for the quick spins was to control your towel, look at your towel, and then twist.
Yeah, for me also, is it like this? Really, when I do the throw from this one here, and then behind the skin, I really look on the towel. So, and in the last moment, I spin and turn around. So it's really like you look the whole time on the towel, and then when you see, okay, now you can twist, but you have to do it fast, and then it works.
Yeah, you have an amazing hang time on your throws, and the timing of your catch is impeccable. How do you achieve that?
It's really, I was standing like 2-3 hours, and I was throwing, and the towel was falling on the ground like 100 times. And then I was so pissed off to say, and then you go to sleep, and then the next time, on the next day you try it, and it works. So because you can think about, okay, what did I wrong and what was good, and and sometimes now it's like automatically I don't have to look, okay, I have to catch it now or this. It's just a feeling when you do it often.
So what you're saying is practice, 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 and then when you are so fed up with it, then go to sleep and try again next day.
Yeah. And also for me, it's important that I don't try it only at home. I try it in front of the guests. So when it doesn't work, okay, then I try it again until it works.
So it's also challenging yourself and trying, taking chances.
Yeah, of course.
How did you pick up on the momentum? You have a very good ability to spot when the towel is able to fly at its maximum potential. What is the key notion? Where do you pay attention to figure that out?
I think, just to how I say it, you have really to look and to feel how fast the towel is flying. And then you really get a feeling for it. Because now, for example, I can say, okay, when I throw it over my head, I can say, okay, now I do only 1 round with the towel, 1.5 round, 2 rounds. And when you have the feeling and you know how much power you have to give it, you don't have to think about how to catch it. Yeah, because.
And is that the strength or the intensity with which you throw it from your hand?
Yeah.
And is that in your fingers that you send it off?
Yeah, I send really in the last moment. I give a little bit power, and then I know, okay, this is now 1 round, 1.5 round, 2 rounds. I can really control the towel when I throw it.
And that is learning how to manipulate whether if you take it on an intensity scale from 1 to 10, and 10 is like really fast, really far.
When you
then knowing.
Yeah, when you do really, really fast, or you throw it to another guy, to another Aufguss master, when you do, for example, team Aufguss, or you really have to run and to catch it. Yeah.
So if you wanted to show a Saunamaster where to begin in order to learn throwing, where would you start?
Okay, for me, the easiest for the beginning was like, of course, from the 8 was this one. Or you do it from the pizza. This was also for me in the beginning really easy, that you do really only this turn. Yeah, this was for me the 2 easiest for the beginning. And then also the over the head, to move over the head. You have to get the feeling. Yeah, and then it's also easy to do it.
So that's the 3 basic throws, the one coming out of the 8, the one coming out of the pizza. And what was the last one? Over the head, yeah. Which is technically also a pizza, just the reverse direction, right?
Yeah.
Well, Gianluca, thank you very much for sharing your insights and your knowledge into waving, and I hope we have a chance to get to do this again soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you very much, Anders.
I'll see you in the sauna as soon as this is over.
Yeah, of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Anders. Okay. Remember to like and subscribe and comment the video below.